Good afternoon, everybody. Today I will talk about some of our recent work on understanding human spending behavior. Specifically, we'll focus on the social data which is being generated through our mobile phones and try to see if they can create a signature through which we understand this human social and spending behaviors. The idea kind of draws upon this recent line of work where we have studied that social behavior has been predictive of multiple aspects of human life, including our health choices, including how we make friends, how we consume different products, and so on. So what we wanted to understand was, can all this be taken together and be used to understand the spending side of things? Specifically, we focused on about 150 people living in a dorm, and we wanted to understand their spending side of things. What we did was we tried to identify 3 aspects of the spending behavior which are of importance in multiple areas, to the banks, to the commercial entities, to the people themselves, to policy designers, and so on. So what we wanted to understand was which couples are more than likely to explore. So if there's a new business in town, who are those people who would like to get a Groupon for it? Similarly, who are the people who become more loyal than others in the sense that they go to the same shops or the same businesses again and again and again? And third, who are these couples who tend to overspend, basically spend more money than what they budgeted for? And more importantly, does their social behavior capture clues using which we could predict some of these things? So what we did was, using mobile phones, we tried to estimate their social behavior in the sense, how are they spending their time with others? How many different people do they meet? How much time do they spend with each one? How many calls do they exchange? SMSs do they exchange? And so on. And what we found was, taken together, this could explain multiple facets of the spending side. What we found was that people who were more social also tended to overspend. Secondly, what we found was that people who focused their social time to very few people also tended to spend all their money with very few businesses. Thirdly, if it was a couple and the 2 people were very similar in their behavior to each other, they tended to overspend less, and they also tended to focus on very small set of businesses. On the other hand, if their behaviors were different, they tended to go to diverse businesses and patronize them. This clearly still leaves scope for understanding the directionality. Is it more social people, they get exposed to more diverse set of people and hence have a diverse social life? Or is it that when we talk to diverse people, we know about different businesses and hence we explore them? We got some of those clues in different studies in the group. For example, work by Wei Pan suggested that people who are more diverse in the social settings tend to get clues about different kind of income and income earning opportunities, and this might explain why they tend to earn more. Another set of work done by Coco found that people who were well off tended to go to diverse geographic locations as a matter of taste preference rather than price optimization. So what we did was we took together these signatures and we tried to build a predictive model. And what we found was, for each of these 3 variables, which were how diverse is your spending, are you going to the same shops again and again, and are you overspending? For each of these, our model based on the social settings did much better than what was traditionally done using, say, personality-based variables or other baseline approaches. And all this together kind of gives us hope that in future we'll be able to understand much of this behavior very well, and this would be of use to marketeers, also for couples themselves to understand their spending side of things, also for policymakers and for financial institutions, especially in the developing world where we still don't have a notion of creditworthiness. What we feel is this behavioral signature of people could understand the habits of how they are spending their money, how much they are likely to repay their loans, and could be used for microloans and other such opportunities. Thank you.